and welcome to Monday Motivation. I just had to think about what I'm actually here for. Yep, functioning well today, as always. Look, today I wanted to talk about the whole concept of fake it till you make it and why that doesn't work long term. Fake it till you make it, right? Who's heard it? Like, honestly, I've heard so many people use the term fake it till you make it. And a lot of it is about potentially feeling that you can't do something or that you're not worthy of something. Like there's something behind anyone who's got the whole fake it till you make it sort of mindset. I feel like there's some limiting beliefs there that we probably need to work on. However, don't forget to say hi once you jump in, because I love having people talk to me and make me feel like I'm not doing this by myself. So needy. Let's talk about limiting beliefs. No, fake it till you make it. Now, what fake it till you make it does long term and why it doesn't work long term is because it doesn't acknowledge the feelings that you are in the middle of right now. Like it doesn't acknowledge that there's fear there. It doesn't acknowledge that you're worried about something. It doesn't acknowledge the feelings. And so what we basically do is we go, that's okay. I'll just fake it, right? I'm just going to fake it. And that basically puts a Band-Aid over the problem. And then you fake it until you get to the point. And then 1 year, 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, however many years down the track, something comes up and you just go, I can't do this anymore. Now, it may have the opposite effect too. It may actually have the opposite effect where you actually do make it and everything's great. But deep down, you still have that limiting belief where you feel like you're still faking it, or you just don't have the capacity to deal with it, right? And so what I want to say to you is, rather than faking it till you make it, number one, acknowledge your feelings around this particular scenario where you're bringing in fake it till you make it. Acknowledge the way you are feeling about it. What that then does is you go, okay, so there's some fear around this, or there's some whatever it is around this, and I need to work out what that is. Hello, Tonya. Thanks for being here. And I need to work out what's behind this. Now, if it's just a case of nerves, then still acknowledge the nerves, acknowledge those feelings. Just go, I'm a little bit nervous about this. So what do I need to do instead? I'm just going to fake it till I'm... What faking it? Now, let me be clear here. There is nothing wrong with faking it until you make it, especially if it is a nerve situation where you're anxious about something. Because what actually taking action on that thing is going to do is build your confidence up. So if it is just nerves about doing something new, or if it's, you're starting a new job and you're not quite sure if you've got the skill set and you're a little bit worried about that, then number one, yeah, sure, fake it till you make it. Go in there and go, yes, I can do that. How am I going to do that? It's possible for you to actually be very successful faking it till you make it. However, if it is something that is more deep-seated, if it is something where I love, me, Tonya, I love a good tapping session. I've already done one today. I literally sat today and wrote out all of the things I'm concerned about or that's worrying me at the moment. And I phrased it as, even though, I wrote one down a few minutes ago, even though I feel like I'm hitting a wall or a ceiling, I still completely love and honor myself. Because sometimes when I wake up, I go, oh, what is that feeling of dread? And I can get up and I can do these videos and I can put on the face, but on occasion, I won't do these videos until I'm past that feeling, because I could fake it, but the energy of what I'm actually feeling will come through, and nobody needs that. So my thing today was, even though I feel like I'm hitting a wall or a ceiling, I still completely love and honor myself. Now, we had a really, really horrendous night last night. Notification on my phone. It's ta-da. We had a horrendous night. None of us got to sleep a decent sleep last night. None of us. And so what that then means is over the course of my day, I then have to deal with 2 cranky children who are tired and me being unresourceful because I'm tired. And then, it is a snowball effect. Now, could I fake it and get through it anyway? Yes, I could. But I don't want to. I want to honor the way I am feeling. I want to feel okay within myself. So even though I'm tired and cranky and haven't had a great sleep, I still love and honor myself. Even though my kids were awake 27,000 times last night, I still love and accept myself. Even though whatever I can think of to say next, I still completely love, honor, and accept myself. All right, and then I'll go through. I'm really tired. I don't have the resources to do the things I need to do today, but I'm going to get up and I'm going to do them anyway, because I know if I do something like this tapping routine, I'm going to clear that energy anyway. And so by the time I finish this tapping routine, I'm going to feel so much better because I know that the universe has my back and the things that need to get done will get done, but I have to honor the way I want to feel, right? You have to honor the way you want to feel. And faking it until you make it, number 1, brings in the wrong energy. Number 2, doesn't acknowledge the way you are feeling. And number 3, if I'd written these points down, I'd have a number 3. It is what it is. So what I would suggest you to do instead is find a tool that helps you to go past that unresourceful feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to fake it till I make it. Get past that feeling. Now, it could be tapping. It could be doing some art. It could, like I literally sat and did 2 artworks today. The first one because I wanted to do some art, and the second one because I wanted to use up the paint that I needed, that I had put out for the first one. So I'm not actually doing readings. Okay, you must be in the group at the moment. Who is that? Who is that? I'm not actually doing readings at the moment. 100%, Tonya. Accepting and acknowledging the feelings will help you to shift it into the right space. It's really important to be able to do that. I don't know where to go. I'm going to assume that Facebook user is in the group. Breakthrough. Look at that. I am. Oh, Donna Marie. Now I know who's watching. I like to use names, and that's why I had my phone handy, was so that I could do that. Okay, so we're doing Monday motivation. We're doing why faking it until you make it is not necessarily a good. Thanks, Tonya. Is not necessarily a good strategy to use. Yes, you can use it. However, there are better ways. Now, what I would encourage you to do is, if you've got some goals that you have set, if you have not set goals, or if you're going to set goals, that's specific, right? I recommend that people set goals, because goals give you a ballpark sort of target to reach for when the proverbial hits the fan. I like setting goals. I never set goals through my teens and 20s and 30s. Up until probably mid-30s, I was not a goal setter. I was not someone who did that. I meandered through life. And then one day I realized that meandering through life with no goals set was literally allowing the universe to have its way with me, which is probably not the best way to put that. However, it was allowing stuff to happen in my life as if I had no control. But the reality is that as human beings, we have the capacity to be in control, to work with the universe, to allow the universe to work through us so that we can achieve those things that we want to achieve in our lives. We don't have to just sit there and go, oh, well, that happened. Now I have to deal with the consequences. It's about taking 100% complete responsibility for your part in all of the things that are happening in your life. Does that mean that things are going to happen and you have to take responsibility when it's literally not your fault? No. You have to take responsibility for the part that is you. Like, when something happens to you that you have no control over, your part of that is how you react or how you respond to deal with that. Now, when you deal with that, you take that responsibility. Now, what happens when we set goals is that we start to have more control. We start to go, okay, my goal is over there. Now, this thing happened here that is not my fault, that I have no control over. Yes, I have to deal with it, but my goal is over there. Will this thing matter in the next, however many months, years, 5 years? If it's not going to matter, then let it go. You can make that choice to just let stuff go. Okay? Write out your goals, and then write out underneath those goals, write out all the reasons you can't achieve that. It might be, for me in my business, I might go, I want to be this type of coach dealing with this kind of client now and earning this amount of money. All right. And then underneath that, I'll write the reasons why I can't achieve it. Right. 100%, Tonya. That satisfaction when you get to tick that off and then set a new goal. Now, the reason I'm getting you to write down the reasons you can't achieve that is to see where the limiting beliefs are in your head. Hello, gorgeous Lisa. I hope you're feeling better. So we want to have a goal. Now I want you to list all the reasons you can't achieve it, and then assess if you still want to achieve that goal. Now, in my business, I can go, I want to be earning this amount of money, working with these types of clients. Hey, Patrice, and working with this, that, the other, right? I'm pretty specific. Like, the universe wants you to be specific. The universe wants you to be having fun to achieve those goals. And it's that's the second time I've lost control. And it's up to you to actually take the action on your goal. Now, all of us can sit there and go, I just don't have time. Number one reason I can't achieve, I don't have time to take action on my dream. Now, if you don't have time to take action on your dream, then we need to have a chat. You can book a free call with me. Book in a free call. I can put the link in here. You can have a 45-minute free coaching call with me to kind of work out what your goals are and how you want to achieve them. Yep, that's the right link. I've got a couple of links that are kind of identical. Kind of, not quite. So not identical at all. All right. The reason to set goals is, number one, the satisfaction of achieving them. Okay. That's bizarre. Anyway, I just got a notification that an error occurred. Wait a moment, then try again. Sounds like my brain sometimes. An error occurred. Now, you write down, I don't have time. I don't feel worthy of having the business that I want. If I'm talking about me and business goals, all right? I'm pretty sure I did this exercise already today in this notebook. No, not in this notebook. Just chat amongst yourselves for a minute. Not in that notebook. I'm a bit confused. Doesn't matter. But I did write it down somewhere. If you're writing down the reasons that you can't achieve something, then you kind of get a little bit more clarity around why you think you can't achieve something. All right. You don't need to. It's okay. Okay. I was trying to see if the comment that I put in with my link was there, but I can't find it. Breathe. All right. Write out all the reasons you can't achieve your goals. Like, what would hold you back? For me, it came down to, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of having that level of success. What are you talking about? Now, put up your hands. Anyone who is more worthy, who thinks there's someone out there more worthy than them of achieving goals. Now put your hand back down, okay? Because there's no one. If not you, then who? If not you, then who? Write out all the reasons you can't achieve them. Are there any common themes in those reasons? And look at that list. Looking at the list, do you still want to achieve that goal? Now, I kind of wrote down, I think the exercise I was doing said to write out about 20. I got to 9 or 10 and I've gone, bugger that. such an Australian. Bugger that. I'm still going to kind of step out and achieve it. So what did I do? I went into a tapping routine, even though blah, blah, blah. Then I want you to think about, how will it feel when you achieve it? Satisfied, empowered, inspired. Like I've helped people. Like literally my job helps people to transform their lives. Like that is what the level of work I do is. So faking it doesn't acknowledge how you are feeling now. But what it can help you is to get over the nerves. But if there's something behind those nerves that makes you feel like you're not worthy, then we need to work on that whole I'm not worthy. Now, I do have a mini program, $147 if you want it as a recorded lifetime access thing, $147. I can put the link in there, Safe Worthy Enough. It's a brilliant mini program. If you want to book a free call with me, book in that call. That's a 45-minute call. And if you are interested in joining the Calm, Confident, Connected program, we're starting in the first week of April. So you basically have this week to join me. So book in a free call and we can have a chat about what that looks like. But more importantly, work through how you can move your life forward. And if you kind of get to the end of that call and go, no, I'm not interested, then we shake hands via Zoom. It's totally COVID safe. And I wish you very well. Like there is no pressure for you to actually purchase into any of my programs. But if you want to transform your life, if you want to move your life forward, and if you want to work on becoming a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday, then book that free call. Call me. You get a Zoom link when you book, by the way. I would be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't offer that to you, because you need to be working out who you are and where you want to be with your life. Now, if you're happy on the treadmill that you're on and doing whatever it is that you're doing, then go with that. There's no right or wrong way to live your life. But my mission here is to help people rediscover who they truly are. And if I can help you do that, then it's amazing. I'm going to go and cuddle a 4-year-old. Enjoy the rest of your day. Book in a free call if you want to. Otherwise, I will see you later. Have a good day. And remember, love yourself just a little bit more every day. Bye, guys.